Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for October 7th, 2019. Around 9 p.m. on October 5th, an accident occurred aboard the Disney Skyliner transportation system at the Riviera Resort Station. Photos and video of piled-up gondolas, one with the glass on it broken, in fact, heading towards Epcot began to circulate, with many guests taking to social media to divulge that the Disney Skyliner system had unexpectedly stopped, leaving guests trapped for hours. Medical crews were on site with stretchers as guests were evacuated and given medical attention as needed. Each gondola must be evacuated individually, so guests were evacuated either via a cherry picker or via zip lines if they were over water near the International Gateway. And then they were transported via resort bus or complimentary minivan to their respective locations, wherever their car or their home resort may have been. Full buses were utilized to separate individual families to prevent them from talking to each other about the incident. Disney reports that no guests were injured, but as we said before, some were given medical attention. Disney also claims that the cause of the issue was merely unexpected downtime or technical difficulties. Sure. In the wake of the gondola accident and subsequent guest evacuations, it appears that the Disney Skyliner gondola system will remain closed until further notice. Cast members are informing guests at the gate to Caribbean Beach Resort that the transportation system is currently down, but there is bus service, as there used to be, available to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Epcot. Disney security is currently posted at all Skyliner entrances and areas to prevent guests from meandering into the stations, as they are likely under investigation given Saturday's accident. On Saturday, a large crowd of fans gathered for the last ever performance of the Muppets Present Great Moments in American History after the show was canceled in a string of entertainment budget cuts. We were there to capture the final moments of patriotism and in support of the Muppets, and have brought you videos of both the final ride of Paul Revere and the final Declaration of Independence performances. You can check out both of those right here on our YouTube channel. At Disney's Animal Kingdom, Primeval World reopened for a moment. On Thursday, guests were finally being let into the attraction, but according to guests, the operation status kept fluctuating, with it closing and reopening at random. It has not reopened since, but yeah, it was. Some people wrote it on Thursday. It's unclear when the attraction will return, but a reminder that it is now a seasonal attraction, much like Stitch's Great Escape. So will it reopen? Who knows? Disney released a video previewing the holiday decor and a new Tree of Life show coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom this holiday season. Guests visiting Discovery Island will find themselves amidst a celebration of winter. Each evening, the Tree of Life will awaken with a series of wintry tales, complemented by holiday-inspired musical scores, and will sparkle and shimmer throughout the night, alive with the magic of nature and the spirit of the holidays. In Asia, guests can see how the residents of Anandapur have decorated the theater district in celebration of Diwali, the holiday festival of lights in India. The Africa section of the park will offer new decor, and Dinoland USA will fill this with the sounds of holidays, thanks to the Truckosaurus pumping holiday tunes. This year, the holiday spirit will also reach Pandora, the world of Avatar, where the expats living and working on the moon will bring a little Christmas time fun to their home. Just 6 days after the final showing of Illuminations Reflections of Earth, aerial images from Twitter user BioReconstruct show the remains of the former Earth globe, which is currently being dismantled backstage at Epcot. Get your tissues ready, folks. It's still unknown whether Disney will repurpose these parts in any way. We would assume they will not, but let's not forget that Harmonious, the permanent nighttime show, will debut in May with some new barges. So it seems like the Earth globe is destined just to be scrap metal after 20 years of service. Yeah, no one wanted it, I guess. Yesterday, Heritage Manor closed its doors for its very own reimagining, with most of the merchandise for the American Adventure now housed at a kiosk just outside the Pavilion building. Once the Art of Disney closes on December 15th at the front of the park, it will move to Heritage Manor Gifts at the American Adventure, which is slated to become the new permanent home for the Art of Disney at Epcot. At the Walt Disney World Resort, a new free dining plan promotion has been announced, offering free dining for the little ones. You can get a free dining plan for kids ages 3 to 9 when you buy a non-discounted 3-day, 3-night package for you and the kids that includes a room at a select Disney Valley resort, theme park tickets, and a dining plan. This is valid for arrivals most nights from January 1st through March 7th, 2020, when you book now through January 1st. Other new Walt Disney World 2020 resort hotel offers were also released. At select resorts, you can now save up to 25% on most nights, January 1st through April 25th, when you book by, again, January 1st. And if you upgrade to a package by adding a 6-day or longer theme park tickets, a special gift of a $30 Disney gift card is added for every person in your party. Meanwhile, Florida residents can save up to 30% on select resorts between January 1st and April 25th, and that can be booked right on through April 25th as available. You can book all of these deals with our exclusive travel planner, Never Grow Up Vacations. The Walt Disney World monorails are getting a bit of a facelift, as we're seeing in the pictures you're going to see now. Monorail Green has a new interior. Also this week, there was an all-new spiel added to the Epcot loop, detailing all of the transformations coming soon to the park. The interior of Monorail Green is totally redone. Gone are the teal seats and wall carpet. The floor and paneling in the train got some TLC and a whole new warning graphic over the top of the doors. Reportedly also the brakes in the train were redone and the exterior got some much needed attention. New plant-based food items have been released at the quick service and table service restaurants across the Walt Disney World Resort. A new plant-based vegan icon can be found along all of the menus, making it easier for guests to pick out what to eat. You can see all of these new menus listed on wdwnt.com, and we'll be reviewing many of the new items in the days to come. Disney's Saratoga Springs Resort is currently refreshing and renovating its rooms, following along with other recently refurbished rooms across property, like at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge and Wilderness Lodge. We had an opportunity to take a tour of a 2-bedroom villa, as you'll see in the photos you're seeing now. The new rooms look beautiful, with everything from new flooring to new appliances installed. You can check out all the changes on wdwnt.com or watch the video tour right here on YouTube. The new Enchanted Rose Lounge opened on October 4th at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. This bar and lounge space, replacing Meisner's Lounge and Commander Porter's on the second floor, has plenty of great details to explore. And although the lounge is open from 1 p.m. to midnight, the food portion of the menu is only available from 5 to 10:30 p.m. And the food section of the menu isn't very long, but that is to be expected, as this is a lounge and not a restaurant. The first thing you'll notice upon entering the Beauty and the Beast themed bar is the chandelier inspired by Belle's dress. Sure. The next section of the lounge is inspired by the forest surroundings of the Beast Castle. There is a porch with outdoor seating as well, but the best part of the lounge, probably the library. The top of the fireplace has some great details on it, including the restaurant's namesake rose under glass. And on either side of the room are bookshelves featuring more terrific artwork, along with some great details referencing the live-action film. You can read the full review of the food and drinks on our website, including our thoughts on the $21 cocktails, and you can watch a video tour right here on our YouTube channel. Over at Disney Springs, credit card chip readers are now being tested for store purchases. They've finally activated the chip reader feature at the Art of Disney store alone at Disney Springs. They're currently testing at this location with the hopes of it being activated at the World of Disney next if testing proves successful. Construction walls are now up around Bongo's Cuban Cafe at Disney Springs as the transformation to the Beatrix Health Foods restaurant, coffee house, and grab-and-go market has begun. Their menu consists of healthy options, including vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options, alongside freshly squeezed juice cocktails for you to sip on in the Florida sunshine. Guests with a Memory Maker or a Walt Disney World Resort annual pass with a Disney Photo Pass download benefit can now purchase a Disney Photo Pass Archive USB product. With this new product, all of your Disney Photo Pass photos and videos viewable on your Disney account at the time of purchase are loaded onto a USB drive that's easy to store and share. The Disney Photo Pass Archive USB is available for $34.95 plus applicable taxes and shipping fees. At the Disneyland Resort, Avengers Damage Control, a virtual reality fan experience, is coming to select locations of the Void starting October 18th, and it's specifically coming to downtown Disney at the Disneyland Resort. Tickets for the limited time event are available now for $39.95. Avengers Damage Control will let fans step into the MCU for the very first time and team up alongside Earth's mightiest heroes. Fans will be enlisted by Shuri to test her latest prototype design emergency response suits created with a proprietary blend of Wakandan and Stark Industries technologies. When sinister forces intervene, guests at the Wakandan outreach centers will soon find themselves recruited into action, exploring iconic locations across the MCU. Avengers Damage Control pairs virtual reality with real-world sets and physical effects like heat and wind. The result is a uniquely immersive experience, a virtual world that guests can touch and feel, bringing their favorite Marvel characters to life in a way that's never before been possible. Starting October 7th, guests will now have to have their strollers folded prior to boarding the Mickey and Friends tram and the Pixar Pals tram at the Disneyland Resort. Strollers are required to be folded on any mode of Disney transportation, but if that doesn't work for your family, there's a walkway available to the Disneyland Resort parks and the downtown Disney district from level 2 of the Pixar Pals parking structure. In Tokyo, the one-time only Very, Very Minnie celebration is coming this January. The special celebration of Minnie Mouse will feature a special Minnie parade and stage show, lovely Minnie-centric merchandise, and delicious food items. Guests will experience a delightful celebration of Minnie Mouse and her starring roles in the parks over the years, and music and costumes from entertainment throughout all of Tokyo Disney Resort's history will return in scenes of various styles themed to Latin music, romance, and club dancing. A man with autism is suing Disney for its disability access policy. The issue has been in legal battle for 5 years, but now the case has a court date to go ahead to trial on February 18, 2020. Before 2014, guests with disabilities, including autism, were allowed to enter attractions with their entire group via a handwritten card for alternative entrances. After some speculation and online reports that some guests were hiring guests with disabilities to allow them expedited access to some of the most popular attractions, Disney made changes to the policy and introduced the Disability Access Service. With that service, you have to reserve a ride time for the entire party to come back and experience attractions with relatively little to no wait. The lawsuit going to Orlando's federal court soon argues that for guests with autism, getting a return time is the same as being made to wait in the standby line due to the difficulty of understanding the concept of time if the guest has a higher impact of disability. Disney sent West 2 News a statement saying, quote, Disney parks have unwavering commitment to providing an inclusive and accessible environment for all of our guests. We fully comply with all ADA requirements and believe that legal claims are without merit. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to wdwnt.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.